Hello friends, hello students. Today we are going to be learning the art of geometry and we are going to be studying about parts that can make up a nice spring bird like this or spring chicken. And it's from a book called Picture Pie. And what it is using shapes like circles or squares or triangles and different geometry shapes that we've been studying about. And we know these shapes. Everybody talked about them. We warmed up with the cards. We know different shapes. And we are going to create in part 2. This is a part 2 video. So we practiced a little bit in part 1. And now we are going to be cutting our shape out of a circle using a coffee filter. And we're going to take our scissors and we're going to cut the coffee filter in half. And we're going to make a nice design inspired by this book. See, I cut it in half. And that's how I will get the half circle. And a triangle for the beak, a circle for the eye, and a little triangle for the wing. I can make the triangle a little bigger like this. And we can build it this way. It's going to look like a Pac-Man a little bit. And then the tail, then the bird beak, and then we're going to finish it, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's try it together. You're going to get a nice blue paper. You're going to sign your name. Don't forget to sign your name. Okay, put your name right here. Name goes here. Now put our name. We're going to put our class code. We're going to pause and sign first, and then we're going to continue. Okay, when we are ready, and everybody is ready, now we're going to apply some glue to our half circle, and we are going to glue it. I put it this way so you can see better. Okay, and then I'm going to overlap the next shape like this, and it's okay if just the top of the if the coffee filters, I have two different sizes. This is a big size, so if you have the big size, not the small size, the chicken might have a little bit of his feathers on top coming out like that, and you can even feather them by making them look more like a feather for the chicken, cutting them like that. That's fine. Then we can get sticker shapes, or we can draw our own if you don't have sticker shapes. We're gonna use crayons to create a beautiful drawing for our spring inspired, maybe Easter chickens. I'm gonna make mine with these silky scent smash ups. Smells so good. Okay, I'm gonna make my yellow, my crayons. And first we're gonna put a crayon, and then next class we'll even add some watercolor. So first, when you lay down the crayon, it will resist the watercolor that you're gonna put next class, and it will create really nice textures. So we're gonna color our spring chicken. It looks like feathers when I'm doing it like this because I'm making a lot of lines. Looks like feathers. Really nice. You see how there's a little piece missing? I can even make a tail here or draw it if I wanted to, or cut a small piece of paper and add a tail to my chicken, or add a wing to him. Or I can take another piece like this and glue it like so, and it can be even coming a little bit off the paper too. That's no problem. That's gonna be actually fun. And if we cover our name, don't forget to rewrite it. And maybe because it's Easter, this chicken is gonna have some chicken eggs. There are ovals right here. Maybe she's sitting on a nest, or maybe it's a bird's nest and she has new baby birds. It's gonna be born. Maybe I'll give her a nest, a chicken nest. And let me zoom out so you can see my picture better. There we go. That's much better. So we have more space. So to review, we used half circle and half circle to make our design, and we can make feathers. These are little U shapes to practice little textures. We can make lines on our triangle for the longer feathers, and like make little V shapes for the longer feathers. You can apply watercolors to this later. It's gonna be fun. You can be inspired by maybe spring or even Easter. I can outline this and give my bird little eyelashes and make her cute. You can finish this any way you like. We're gonna have some student examples too to show you. And now it's gonna be your turn. Let's practice shapes and do some spring art. Tell me, what is this shape called? Raise your hand. A circle. Okay, perfect. So we know our shape circle. We're gonna use the circle, but then we're gonna have to fold it in half, and you're gonna cut your circle in half, just like this. Okay, using smaller scissors though. Okay, very carefully. We're gonna use scissors very safely, and we're gonna use half circle on this part and half circle this part, and ta-da! We are gonna make our bird from shapes. And then we're gonna do textures and little V shape for the feathers and U shapes for the feathers here, circle for the eye, and little triangle for the beak. And we are gonna practice our geometric shapes. Triangle for the beak, we have the circle we used, and triangle for the tail. And then you can do the nest and spring nest, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I give those quiet students these cute little beaks, and they're gonna be little triangles, and they're yellow, and you can glue them using your glue sticks, okay? So you can have a nice beak like this one, okay? I'm gonna bring them to you if you're quiet and raise your hand, okay? You're gonna get it. Here have our examples. This is Payson. Give Payson a big round of applause. Very nice job, Payson. What a beautiful job, Jocelyn. Give her a nice round of applause. Look at that. Brinley, nice, beautiful bird, Brinley. Okay, we got kindergarten art. Sophia did a great job. There's another one here. I don't see the name here. Somebody forgot the DJ. DJ. Here is a Samuel's art. This is very nice textures. Camilla. Miana. Elian did a great job. Elian, great job. And Julie has, look at that. Little bird Julius. Penelope. There is Tessa. Great job, Tessa. Great job, Tessa. Great job, Jada. And nice job, Zaid. Nice job, Zaid. And this is Lilith. Great job, Lilith.